let's just jump right into the video. I'm going to get started with my eyebrows. I'm going to do one eyebrow on camera and then one eyebrow off camera. And then I'll come back and I'll show you guys just the finished result so we can just jump right into the eye look. So I'm just going to use this brown eyebrow pencil, and I'm going to just start to outline my eyebrow. And I already didn't clean them up with an eyebrow razor. I used to get them like threaded and tweezed, but they used to do it too thin, and I'm like, I already don't have any eyebrows already, so let's just do, I'm gonna do this one so you guys can see me kind of, you know, doing it as opposed to this one. So, and I'm just looking in my mirror over here. And it is okay to make mistakes because we are going to clean it up later with concealer. And I'll show you the concealers that I just recently picked up and I just fell in love with. So yeah. Now I'm going to fill it in slightly with the pencil. I'm not going to fill it in all the way. Oh, see, just made a mistake. And if you make a mistake, what you can do is just kind of clean it up with a Q-tip before you get your concealer, so it won't be, I guess, as messy. See, my eyebrows are already really thin right now, so getting them tweezed or waxed right now would not be a good idea. What I need to get my concealer. Oh no, actually I need my spoolie. It's just this regular spoolie, and I got this from the e.l.f. section from Walmart. For some reason I just can't talk today. Maybe that's every day. Just a little sleepy, you guys. And all I'm doing is just brushing the product through the hair to give it a little bit more of a softer look. And then I'll take that brown and I'll kind of just bring it all the way out. And what I have here are just a small pair of scissors, and what I like to do is just go, I'm gonna hold it like this. I have to just go across and just trim them down just a little bit. And I'm just gonna keep brushing them upwards. I'm just darkening up just a little bit, so because I've lost some of that product when I went over with the scissors. I'm just taking the same Q-tip, just cleaning it up just a little bit before I actually go in with the concealer. And then also a good tip to use is a regular eyebrow razor. And I had my green one that I already used. I just don't know where it's at. I'm just going to use this new pink one that I have. And I just like to kind of shape the brow just a little bit. I know we said we're going to clean it up with concealer, but I like it to be as sharp as possible before I put the concealer on, so I won't have to do too much cleaning up. Like for me, my eyebrows don't look the same every day. And you just have to keep working at it, like literally. My eyebrows do not look the same every day. And sometimes I'm just like, wow, like sometimes they look really good and sometimes I'm like, what's in the world? So I'm just kind of like just going back and forth with everything, just brushing through, going back and forth with my spoolie. And then, oh my gosh, I just poked myself in the eye with the razor. And just so I can get that perfect shape, because I mean, there's no such thing as them being actually perfect, but you kind of do want them to look really, you know, nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the concealer I was talking about. I normally use a lighter color at the bottom, and then I'll go ahead and use a color that's closer to my skin tone. So I picked these up at Ulta, and this is by Makeup Revolution. This is the Conceal and Define full coverage concealer, and I have the one that's in C12.5, and I'll use this up top, and I'll use the C10 down the bottom. And I'll normally drag it down for when I put on my eyeshadow. It will help act as a base. So
I'm gonna take a little bit of that, and then I have my, I'm sorry guys, I'm just looking down because my brushes are right here. I didn't want them like falling everywhere. So I'm gonna use a, let's see, do I use this brush today? Yeah, I do. Now I can use the light first, or maybe I should use the dark first, and then, yeah, let's use the one that's closer to my skin tone first, and then I'll use the lighter one. Well, it doesn't really matter because, yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use the darker one first.
and this is just a round top flat brush or eyebrow brush. And you always want to make sure your brush is laying flat. You never want to kind of like, you kind of just want to glide it. You never kind of want to like pick the brush up, because sometimes you can like go, it can like kind of hit the eyebrow, and you don't want that. So now that I have that on, I'm going to take the same brush. Cleaning brushes is hard, you guys. Like, I have to literally set a whole day aside just to clean my brushes. So it's gonna take a little bit of that. I'll take a little bit of at a time, just so I can kind of build it up. Because if you put a lot on at one time, if you put a lot on at one time, it can kind of just get messy and move all over the place, and that's what you do not want. And you can always go back and add more brow product once just to get that desired shape for your eye. Like for me, like my eyebrows are, both my eyebrows are not the same, so I literally have to like go back and forth to kind of make them look similar. And then I kind of just take whatever is left on my brush, and I kind of just go like this and put it in the middle, just to give it that shadow effect. Whatever's left, I don't use extra product. And then I'm just going to take a this is just a Walmart brush. It's lost the bottom. I think it used to have like an angled tip on there, but it's just a flat top kabuki brush. I think that's how you say it. And not flat top, it's actually rounded. And I just use this just to blend out my eyeshadow, or not my eyeshadow. What am I talking about? I'm gonna use it to blend out my concealer. And then I kind of blend that concealer into my eyebrow to give that faded effect. Excuse me, my hair is just in the way today. And then this is what this eyebrow looks like. And then I'll go ahead and film it off camera and come back, and I'll go ahead and show you what I do, or how I prepare to put on my eyeshadow. Okay, you guys, I am back with my eyebrows, or I am back, and I finished my eyebrows. I just want to tell you one last step that I use to kind of like set the look and to set your brows. I've used this clear eyebrow gel. It's by Essence, and I literally found this at Ulta. I think it was like $1, like $2, and it really works well for the price. So I'm just going to use this concealer that I told you about, the Makeup Revolution in the shade C10. And I'm just going to put that all over my lid for a base. And the reason why I used a lighter one is because my eyelids are a little darker. So I just wanted to I wanted to make sure that the colors that I'm going to be using for this look, I wanted to make sure that they really pop. So I'm just going to use this beauty blender. It is, I got this from the beauty supply store. It's not an actual beauty blender. I mean, it is, but it does the job. And it's already wet. So I'm just going to take it and just press the product into my eyelid. And the reason why I like using a sponge as opposed to a brush is because I feel like the brush just moves the product all over the place, and the beauty blender just kind of just makes sure that the product is like, it just stays in place, and it makes it look kind of like, you know, skin like. I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. Just pressing the product into my skin, and it also helps to pick up excess product, which I really love about that. It smells really good. I'm wash my my brushes and my beauty blenders with a mint tea tree oil soap, and they smell really good right now. I just literally washed them last night and they smell really good. The look that I'm going for today is really simple. It's nothing really like too glam, but it's also kind of like, oh my gosh, you know, she looks really nice. So the palette that I'll be using today, well, I'm going to use another palette, but the one that I'm going to start off with is this Too Faced palette. It's called Pretty Mess, and it's by Erica Jane, or that's who they did the collab with. And these colors are in here that are really pretty, and they're really pigmented. Like, I literally just I picked this up about a month ago, and I'm telling you, like, this palette is really nice. I mean, for the price, I'm hoping when I tell you, like, I think I paid like, how much did I pay for this palette? I think I paid like $40 for this. This is a small palette, so I was like, oh, okay, you know. The same brush that I used for my concealer, just swipe it off a little bit. I'm going to use that as a transition shade, and I'm going to use this Show and Tell right here, and it's really just a matte brown, and it's like a light brown. I'm just going to use that as my transition shade.
And these are really, really pretty colors. This is almost like a peach. It shows up like a peach for my skin tone. Not really like a brown, which is fine. Or it could be like a light color, just for transition. And then do the same thing to the other side.
I think I might want to deepen my crease. I don't know. I really want to just be a light look. Let me look at my other palette that I have. It is the 5th edition 120 color palette by BH Cosmetic. I have had this for a while. It's normally my go-to. I normally use like just the matte colors in there, like the like this matte black, when I'm doing like a smoky eye or something like that. And then I really just wanted to kind of stick to like the pinks, so I think I might dip into this pretty fuchsia color, and it looks like it's really pretty. I'm going to use the same brush. I'm sorry, you guys, but this is really pretty. Like, this is like, oh yeah, this is really nice. And sometimes even if you have to, like, you know, wet your brush, I kind of just wanted this look to be really, you know, like pretty in pink. That's what I'm calling it. I'm calling this look pretty in pink. Yeah, this pink that I have right here is really pretty. I'm going to show you guys in a few which color I'm using if you guys have this palette at home, or even if you don't. It's just like was showing up on my skin tone as a really soft baby pink, and I love it.
And I know my eyeshadow is looking a little messy, but like I said, I normally just use my Q-tips right here. Got these from the dollar store. I just keep these on hand because that's all I use pretty much for makeup.
So I'm going to use this pink right here, and I'm also going to use that pink right there. It's not really like a pink. It's, I don't know what color this is. It's like a purplish pink. I just want to place this pretty purplish pink, and I kind of just want to focus it in a crease. I don't want to go any higher than that. Because first I like to just put the shadow on. And it's actually probably good that my brushes are still a little wet. Because it makes the shadow really, really pop. As you guys can probably see on camera. And I'm really liking this color that's showing up. And now that I place it, I'm gonna I think I'm going to just I'm just gonna place it. You really guys don't have to go all the way in like I did. But then I think I just dropped my brush. Hold on, you guys. Oh no, it's right here. I'm gonna take that same brush that I've been using for concealer and also to put my transition shades down. I'm just gonna blend that color out or buff it out just a little bit. Just buff it out into the crease. I'm gonna kind of stay where I'm at. Just to kind of buff it out just a little bit. Now that I have that color down, I think I'm going to go in with a darker color because I kind of just want to make it like a little deep. Not that much deeper. I don't know. Let's see. I just want to keep it kind of pinky and yeah, I do. I just want to stay to the pinks, but let's see. Cranberry color, but I'm trying to figure out, should I deepen it with a purple? Should I deepen it with a purple? I think I should. Like, that would be really... I just want to keep it pink. I just want to keep it pink and clean. I have this pretty like cranberry pinkish. And I'm going to use this brush that I used to apply the darker pink. I'm going to wipe whatever product is off. And I think I'm going to just maybe dip into that because that's a little deeper than the other color that I applied. I just kind of want to keep the pink thing going. Yeah, this is what I kind of needed, like just a little deep. I'm glad we're kind of like building these pinks up so you can kind of have like a gradient effect. And I'm just going to take that blending brush and I'm just going to kind of buff that out just a little bit. And this look is very, very simple. I feel like it's like beginner friendly. And the good thing about this is that you just keep blending. I mean, you keep building up the product to your desired look. And I really like this pink because it's showing up like a I wouldn't say like a Barbie pink. It's just showing up really, really pretty. Like a hot pink. The key about makeup is you just gotta kind of like just keep blending. I'm going to use a different, deeper color. I'm going to use that same flat top kabuki brush or flat top or angle brush, whatever you want to call it, whatever you use to apply your makeup. I'm going to go in with this burgundy kind of cranberry shade, but I kind of need this. I need a sharper brush to kind of. So this is just a point, almost like a smudge brush, like what you would use for like underneath the eye. I'm just gonna go in with that. And I'm just going to gently, I wouldn't say cut the crease, but kind of like just deepen the crease just a little bit. I know I've been using a lot of shadows and I said this look was pretty simple, which it is. I just want to just deepen the crease just a little bit. And I kind of just want to leave that color right there. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. And then I'm just gonna go back in with my blending brush and kind of just melt all the colors together. And if you feel as though you literally went up too far, you can literally just take a Q-tip and kind of like blend those colors, or kind of just like take them off just a little bit, even in the inner corner right here. Just take a clean Q-tip and just kind of go down. But I think I'm gonna deepen the crease just a little bit more, or just going back with this cranberry shade just to deepen it just a little bit. Because even though in the way I'm holding my brush, I'm kind of holding it upwards so it doesn't really hit the lid area. And then I'm gonna go back in with that, it's like a rose color pink. I'm gonna go in with that, and I'm gonna kind of blend that out, that deep crease color. So I'm gonna go back in with that, kind of blend it out. So it kind of just looks faded. And now I'm going to put that behind me. I'm going to go in with a concealer, and I'm kind of gonna cut the crease just a little bit because I don't want this to be kind of like a dramatic. What I'm gonna do is take my C10, and then I'm going to take my favorite brush to cut my cut crease. But like I said, I'm not gonna cut it really. I'm just gonna kind of make a base for my shadow that I'm gonna put down. This is a flat top or a flat rounded brush. And this is from Wet n Wild. Like, this brush, I got this from the dollar store, and I'm like, I really love it. It doesn't have to be precise. Well, it doesn't really have to be that precise when you apply it. And it's kind of looking like a cut crease now. I'm looking at it. And I mean, I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm just gonna roll with it because yeah, I'm just gonna kind of like roll with this because I kind of like it. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other eye off camera. I'm gonna show you what color I use to put on my crease. Or you know what, let me just go ahead and finish this eye on camera, and then I'll be back to show you the finished eyeshadow look. What I'm gonna do now that I have this on there, like I said, it doesn't really have to be, you know, too precise. Well, I really don't mind it being kind of messy. I'm gonna go in with this Sextravagant, I think that's how you pronounce it, from the Pretty Mess palette. And I am going to take a brush. All my brushes are wet, you guys. I'm so upset that they didn't dry. Maybe because, I don't know. I mean, they're not like dripping wet, but they're a little wet. I mean, which is probably good for this eyeshadow look, because sometimes you do need to like wet your brushes just to oh yeah, this is really, really pretty. I'm just gonna apply that all over the lid where I put that base at. And I just think this is really pretty, you know, especially for date night. I'm just gonna keep putting a product on my brush and then just building up that shadow. And the way that you kind of like get it to look like a little more clean, what you can do is you can take, where's my palette at? You can take this palette and then take that deep color that you had. Ooh, all my brushes are falling. This is ridiculous. You can take that deep burgundy color that you had and take your rounded brush and or smudge brush and kind of like create a line, I guess you can say, just to clean it up just a little bit, to give it some dimension. Because I just want to give it a little bit more dimension than what it has, since it is pretty much, it's a cut crease, even though I said it wasn't. It's pretty much a cut crease. And then you can just blend it out like so. Kind of blend that color, and then take this color and kind of just like blend it in, because I didn't want it to really be a cut crease, you guys. I don't know what I was thinking, but you can kind of like just put that color, or bring that cranberry color into the that champagne color that I put on earlier. That's really pretty. And hopefully you guys can see this. Like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and do the other eye, and I'll be right back to show you. I'm going to put lashes on, and I don't think I'm going to do any eyeliner because I just wanted to be a little simple. I'm just going to show you the lashes that I'll be putting on, and then I'll just come back. Okay, you guys, I am back with the final, not the final look. I wish I was. But I'm back to show you what lashes I have to put on, and these are really, the name is like really, I guess, it goes well, because the name of these lashes, they are by Kiss, and they're in the style Flirty. And I really like them because they're really like, I don't know, like simple. And they're really, I don't know, flirty. Because they're like, look how pretty these are, you guys. These are really pretty. For you guys who are new to my channel, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. And for you guys who are tuning back in, thank you so much for watching and supporting me, you guys. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to be using these Flirty lashes. I'm trying to look for my glue, and I don't know what I did with it. I don't know how you can leave. Oh, it's right here. Okay. And I just used this adhesive. This is a black eyelash adhesive, and I have got this from the, where did I get this from? The beauty supply store. That's why I don't know like the name. It's not really a name brand lash, like the Duo lash glue. It's not like that. But I'm just gonna take this lash, I'm just gonna put a little bit on the lash line, and I'm just gonna put very, very little because this is black. I normally have the one that I what do you call it? I'm going to set this down and let it dry for like 2 seconds, or not literally 2 seconds, but just for a little while. I'm going to do the same to the other lash. I can never freaking get these things off because of my lashes, I mean my nails. And it's so irritating. But I kind of thought these were perfect because they were, you know, just simple and cute. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab this lash. I think this is the right lash, or yeah, I feel like this is like, I gotta even this glue out though. I don't know why it came out like that. I'm just gonna like try to even this glue out because I have no idea why it came out like so retarded. Or, you know, sorry, that's not the word to use. It came out just so funky. Like, how? And the reason why I'm not gonna put on, oh snap, you guys, I gotta hurry up. Now that I think about it, what am I doing in my life? I gotta put on mascara before I do anything. And this eye look is really pretty. I'm gonna take pictures for you guys so you guys can see. at the end, just the final result. I just have to put on a little bit of mascara. I should have done this way before so it can dry. And my fake lashes can adhere to my real lashes. Everybody always asks me, why do you wear fake lashes? I'm like, your lashes are already long. I'm like, the bigger, the better. So, I forgot which lash I like dry first. Snap. And I always have like a hard time, I don't know why, putting on lashes that's like not 3D. I don't know why. I just do. I guess because the band is thicker, it's kind of easier like to put on. I think it might be this lash. It looks like it is. I like for my lashes to get really, really tacky before I put them on, because I don't want, I guess I don't want the lash to be just like, you know, like sliding all around. And I got a little bit of, I know this kind of looks crazy, but I got a little bit of lash glue on my, I just gotta like press them down once they dry. But I got a little bit of lash glue on my glitter eyeshadow, but I'll show you guys how to, I have to wait for it to dry for me to actually try to get it off. And also for me to adhere my real lashes to the falsies. And I feel like I just make a huge mess when it comes to like this glue. I have no idea why, but pinch the eyelash together once it becomes like a little tacky. And as you can kind of see, I kind of like got a little bit of glue on my eyeshadow, which is a little fine. I might go over it with eyeshadow, but I'm going to show you guys how to just clean it up real quick. I even got some on that little purple right there, which is fine. Literally, all I got to do is just wipe it off like that. Hold it down. And just wipe it off. And that's what I do. And these lashes are so gorgeous. Like, at first I was like, what the heck? Like, why do they look like this? That's because they were just standing up just a little bit, but they blend in with my eyes like so, like with my eyelashes so perfectly. I don't know what that was, just a piece of hair. What I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna take my Jumbo NYX pencil, and then this is on the color white. I mean, I think everybody who does makeup, they know about this. And I just wanted to keep this, since the eyes are pretty dramatic, I just kind of want to keep a simple look. I just literally have to blink. And it's okay if it gets like not on the waterline, like it gets a little below, because I'm going to smudge it out. I'm going to smudge it out with that dark purple so it kind of like all blends together. Right now, don't you guys hate when you're doing your makeup? Like, I feel like it's not only me. Like, when you're doing your makeup, like your nose starts running. Like, I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to prime my face. I'm going to try this out. This is a Maybelline Master Prime primer and base. I don't know why I say it so slow. Primer and base, and this is the Blur and Pore Minimizer. I guess it says 400. I'm just gonna take like literally like a little bit of it, because my skin is like really, really sensitive. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of it, like this much. I don't know if you guys can see it because it's clear, but I'm gonna take that much. and literally just put it all over my face because my pores, even though they don't look big, they can, when you take pictures and stuff like that, you can kind of see it. So I kind of just want to make sure. This look is really turning out bomb. Like, I know you guys kind of like can't see it now, but like this look is turning out pretty bomb. And I'm actually shocking myself. So I want to use a concealer, but I kind of want the concealer to be, I want to use the C10 concealer that I use underneath my, as a eyeshadow base, as well as, what do you call it, to carve out my eyebrows. I'm going to put this a little bit underneath my eyes. And the reason why I didn't smudge first, like smudge the darker color, like that burgundy color underneath my eyes, is because I have to put down my concealer for my eyes. And I like for it to get just a little bit of stick, like not sticky, but like tacky, so it can kind of like stay in place. So I kind of just go all the way up and clean up that eyeshadow. Cut on my hair. All is well. All is well. So I just literally just like fan my face to like speed up the process, so it can just get a little bit of tacky, just to get a little tacky, so it kind of stays in place and doesn't like slide all over the place. I'm just gonna use the same beauty blender to just buff that out. And I don't want a really bright under eye, but I just want to correct the bags that I do have. And then it's fine if you get like a little bit of concealer on your eyeshadow. And I know it looks kind of crazy because it looks like I'm like poking myself in the eye, but it really doesn't. I don't feel anything. And now that you have your concealer on, I'm not going to put much foundation on. I think when you're going out for like a date night, I feel like the less the better. Like, I mean, for some events like holidays and stuff like that, you know, yeah, go ahead and glam it up. But like when you're going out, I feel like less is better sometimes. It just depends on where you're going. And I'm just going to use this Sephora brush. I love this brush. I forgot. I think I got it for my birthday. Like maybe like 4 years ago, my mom got it for me for my birthday. And like these brushes are the bomb. Like I don't know what brush this is, but this is like, hopefully you guys can see this. This brush is like bomb. I have been using the Fit Me foundation, the Dewy and Smooth, because my skin is really dry, so I don't like the matte and poreless anymore, because I noticed when I put the matte and poreless, it just leaves my skin looking kind of like a little 3D, and I don't like that. So I wanted to try this Dewy Smooth, and I've been loving it. I'm in the shade 315 Soft Honey for the wintertime. And I don't think I'll be doing any contouring or any I did the highlight, but I don't think I'll be doing any contouring. But I'll be using this. Yeah, I'm gonna use this brush. I just put a little bit on there, like so, just a little bit, and I literally just put it all over my face. I'm just gonna use like that drop for everything literally, because I don't want a lot. I'm going a little bit underneath my jawline, and I'm going to use that same beauty blender, and I'm just going to use that just to press the product into my skin, just to make sure everything is nice and blended. I mean, you do have the option to, and I kind of just want to bring down just to my neck just a little bit. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, you just want to make sure that your I do love contouring my nose though. Like I feel as though like contouring your nose is just like, it makes it look snapped, and I have been loving that lately, but I don't think I'm gonna do that today. And like I said, if you feel as though you have lost some color in your eyeshadows, feel free to use, don't pick up any more product on the brush, just use the blending brush and just kind of correct that just a little bit, and it's not going to take a lot. And I'm really loving these lashes. Wow, these are really, really, really pretty. I think I'm going to do, what am I going to do next? I am going to take a smudge brush. This came with this, excuse me. This came with this in a set of, I think, four or five. So I'm just going to use this brush right here. I'm sorry, like somebody just literally just texted me. Let's see. I'm going to use this for smudge because I feel like it has to be really like, yeah, I'm going to use this as a smudge brush. Let me see. Yeah. I'm going to take that dark burgundy color that we used before. I'll show you guys real quick. It's just this shade right there. I'm just going to smudge that underneath the waterline. And yes, you do need to take your time for this part. And that's really pretty. Like really, really pretty. And you kind of just want to connect it up into you don't want to be walking around looking like a raccoon, let me tell you. Because when I first started doing my makeup, that's what I used to look like. But this is really pretty. And then I'm going to take that Barbie pink that I had right there, and that's going to go under that burgundy just to give it a ombre effect. So it kind of just matches the eyes a little bit. Like I said, you just want to bring that right into the eyes, so you won't be looking like, you know, a raccoon. And I don't know if you guys want to be walking around like a raccoon, but I know I don't. But I'm going to take a little bit more of that milk jumbo pencil, and I'm just going to put a little bit more underneath my eyes. And that's really pretty. And I'm just fanning just a little bit because this milk pencil sometimes can like move all over the place and do what it wants to do. And I'm gonna take my mascara and I'm just going to take a little bit of it. And this is what happens behind the scene, you guys. This is exactly what happens when I'm doing my makeup. Like, what the heck? Ugh. Maybe I'll have to get a smaller, what do you call it? A smaller, what did I just do with that brush? I'm all over the place. I'll just have to get a smaller mascara for my under eye. I'm just taking a little bit more of that Barbie pink color just for underneath the eyes. It's looking really pretty, guys. However, I feel as though I need to like brighten more underneath my eyes, but I'm just gonna leave it alone because I do not. Oh, I have my makeup wipes. I'm like, what is this behind me? They can stay behind me, whatever. This is just not. I just don't want it to be too dramatic, and I'm liking how it looks right now. I just need to go ahead and put my lip combo on. Why is my lash looking like that? What the hell? But yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that my lashes don't look crazy, especially on camera. Like, I'm gonna spray twice. I'm gonna spray right now before I put my lip on, and then I'm just going to spray afterwards after I put my lip on, because my skin, like I said in the beginning, is very dry. So and I'm just using this continuous setting mist. I love this. I used to use this e.l.f. makeup and mist set really well, but like when I tried this, I was like, yes, I love it. And I like the fact that it mists instead of spray, because sometimes when you spray, it just leaves like a, what do you call it? It leaves like spots, because it's just like, and it's just like, I don't like that. So I'll be right back, you guys, to show you how I do my lips, and then I'll show you the final results. Okay, you guys, I'm back just to show you my lip combo. And then while I was just like, I was contemplating on whether or not I wanted to add a little bit of blush, if I wanted to add a little bit of contour, I did. If you guys want me to do a highlight and contour video, I'm sorry, you guys, I don't know why I'm scratching my arm like that. But if you guys want me to do a highlight and contour video, I will. Also, if you guys want me to do a eyebrow, how I do my eyebrows or eyebrow routine video, I will also do that for you guys as well. Just leave it in the comment box below. But the combination for my lip combo that I've been loving is just a nude lip. I always like nude lips. Like sometimes I try like the reds or like the peach, but and the pinks. But I really been loving my nude lip per se. And I think you can never go wrong with a nude lip, like ever. Like you can wear it for probably every look. But I'm going to just line my lip with this, I think it's a Color Mates. I got this lip liner from the dollar store. So but it's about to be gone. I mean, I have more in there, but it's still, when stuff runs out, it makes me sad. And this is like a chocolate brown. It's really pretty. And the crazy thing about, like, I don't want to point out my flaws, but like sometimes like I've noticed like this side of my lip, like maybe I should get like lip injections. I know my lips are pretty full right now, but just like for this side, so it can kind of like look even. I overfill my lips on this side just because I want my lips to look even. And I'm just pressing my lips together just to kind of get an ombre effect for when I put on my lipstick. And I just dropped my eyeliner or my lip liner. I've been loving this. I think it's by Maybelline. It might be by Maybelline. Is it? It's by Color Sensational. I guess that's by Maybelline. I don't know. But it's in the color Bare All. Like, this nude is so pretty. If you're my skin complexion, like, I feel like this works for everybody. Like, this is pretty. Like, it may, like, look a little white, but once I put that, my lip gloss over it, it kind of, like, tones it down a little bit. And the lip gloss that I like to put over top of it, I just bought a new one because I was running out of my old one, so I might open that up, or I might just go with this one. This is really pretty. This is a intense butter gloss, and this is by NYX, and this is in the color Cookie Butter. So I'm gonna try to put this over here because this is like a pretty new color, just to tone it down just a little bit. Oh my gosh. I'm doing whatever I want today. And then I'm just going to take a napkin and I'm going to kind of like, just to get rid of some of that product that built up a little bit. And then also I like for my lips to look really like plump. I know they are. I do have a plump lip gloss that was by e.l.f. and I love those. Those are only $6. I talked about it in my last video and I really love it. I'm trying to figure out, should I put another lip on top of this, like another lip gloss or another, because I have a brown sugar matte, but I'm trying to figure out if I want it a little bit brighter. And the trick to that is just taking a little bit of concealer. I'm going to take that Makeup Revolution. I'm going to take that color in the color C12.5. I'm just literally just going to take a little bit off of there. And maybe I was going for a little lighter, but I do like the ombre effect that it gives, and I like that one. I just wanted that ombre effect on my lips. Just to wipe off that extra product. I hope you guys like the look. Just stay tuned and I'll post some pictures afterwards on, I guess, just the entire look. And like I said, I'll spray my face twice, and this is the second time. I'm gonna shake it up just a little bit and just spray it just a little on my face, just a little bit, because I already sprayed it last time. But like I said, I put on my blush, some highlighter, kind of contoured my nose a little bit, put a little highlighter on there. And I just kind of wanted to, I'm actually going to like try to like do my hair a little bit, because right now it's just back in a ponytail. Is my favorite word. I've been trying to leave that back in 2019, but it's not happening. And this is just the completed look. I hope you guys liked. I feel like this lash right here is gonna like cause me problems, but I can't move it because it's already on there, and I'm gonna reapply it. So like I said, I'm just gonna put some pictures at the end. Thank you guys so much for staying all the way until the end of the video, and I hope you guys get inspired, you know, by this look. If you guys do, you know, post a video, and if you guys recreate this look, I would love to see. And see you guys soon.